Hello everyone, Chocolo here for another video review. This time we have the Galaxy Crispy. It's the big bar version. I'm sure you can get the smaller bar version. But basically, Galaxy chocolate with crispy bits, Rice Krispie bits in there. So I'm a big fan, big fan of Rice Krispie in my chocolate. So I am holding out good thoughts for this one. So I do think it'll be very nice. So yeah, so we shall see. But I think I've sampled a similar Galaxy with crispy bits in before. But I think one of the Galaxy Duet bars, which had one half. Basically, that was like it's like a sort of not a two-fingered bar, but basically the Galaxy was divided into two. One half was one filling and one half was the other, and one of the Duet bars was a crispy bit. So I've had them in that before. I think it's so anyway. I'm quite sure, but either way, if I haven't, well, I'm about to. So there we go. So it says on the back, smooth and creamy Galaxy chocolate with deliciously light crispy cereal. Why have cotton when you can have silk? So good point. That's the slogan from the advertising campaign. I haven't used it in a long time, from what I know, but it does say it on the back. So yeah, and for those of you who live mainland Europe, this is basically Dove. Dove is the name for this. There, but they call it Galaxy. And I must say, Galaxy is a better name, I think. But I would say that one time. So there we go. So you got the lovely creamy, the matte creaminess there, and it blends into sort of the brown chocolate colour, which I do like. And it has the sort of the wave of blue, which is basically the colour of this filling. So if they have different colours for different fillings, this blue is the colour for this one. So it doesn't really suit it, to be honest with you, but I guess it's got to be distinct. Some of the others, like caramel, will be a caramel colour, I think, but obviously this one, just a different colour beige, it wouldn't really work, would it? So there we are. So there we go. So yeah, you can see I'm a bit put off there. I don't quite like this. I mean, this inside here, it's got this sort of weird, it looks like lots of little G's or something. I'm not really sure what it is. I think so, but I don't like it at all. It's annoying me. I feel like it looks a bit cheap, especially since I can see it on the outside. If I couldn't see it and I opened it and then saw it, I think I would like it, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yeah, this kind of, I don't know, not a keen fan of that. But anyway, doesn't really matter. So we've had the big blurb, but it just as the small one. It says milk chocolate with crispy cereal pieces. So there we go. So portions per pack 5. So it's a 102 gram bar, which is very odd. Rather than 100 grams, 102. So portion size is 1/5 of the bar. So it's 111 calories, 6.6 grams of fat, 4.1 of which is saturated. So I think roughly double that is basically your what you would probably say is equivalent to a chocolate bar. So for a 40.8 gram portion, which is 2/5, it's 222 calories, 13.2 grams of fat, 8.2 of which are saturates. So there we go. So there's no flourishes here. I'll give it a quick measure anyway. So at the bottom, I may as well have opened it really. But anyway, 16.4 roughly. I'll wait till I've opened it, I think, actually, because it's going to be about the same. So okay, so I think we should give it an open. I'm sure you do too. So there we go. So yeah, quite. You can hear that as well. It's very. I'm not sure what I think about that. I don't like. Well, it's okay now once it's out, although it does look a bit like one of those magic eye puzzles. So it's very. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good or a bad noise. Really. It's quite different. It's not too bad. It feels quite nice. But anyway, let's get into it. Right. Well, I do like this. I mean, look at that. I like that a lot. It feels very light, actually. It really feels very light. This. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me imagining it, but anyway, you can see there it's got this lovely wavy, ripply effect there. I like that a lot. It looks very nice, and it's you can see it's kind of wavy on the sides as well, which I like. Yeah, so a look close up. You can see the G on there for Galaxy. I think. Hopefully you can. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. You can see actually. You can see clearly. It's like seems to naturally go into thirds, doesn't it, as well? Yeah. Right, so let's give it a measure. So I do like this a lot. I mean, I keep going back to it. Well, I don't keep going back to it, but I have gone back to it previously. The chocolate company Montezuma's, they've they do some chocolates and they fill them with some things. And basically, if you look at that, there's about 5 billion Rice Krispie pieces in there. Imagine that, but with maybe about 20. And that's how Montezuma's would fill their chocolate with filling. And then that's what they expect to be okay. You'd see 20 of these on the back. To me, that's ridiculous. And other bars, this one, Ritter, Fazer, probably Cadbury, quite sure Cadbury, all the other chocolate companies fill them like this, and that's how it should be. If I want Rice Krispies in chocolate, that's what I expect to see. I don't expect to see 20 of those on the back, not 5 billion like I've got there, you know what I mean? And that was a problem with some of Montezuma's chocolate, and wasn't very happy with that at all. Anyway, digressing again, so let's give it a quick measure. So it's supposed to, well, I say I digress really, but it's important, because, it shows what you should do, and they can do it. It's not, it doesn't cost them a lot of money, does it really? It's Rice Krispie pieces, you know what I mean? Whether it's raisins or whatever, it's still, people pay money for it, Not filling it with gold. Anyway, so 16.8 centimetres across, wide. As I say, it's it's a bit wavy on the side, but roughly it's from a swell to a, I don't know, divot. I don't know what terminology is there, but anyway, it's 8.1 centimetres. So there we go. It's obviously not quite flat at the top, but I think it's, yeah, anyway. Right, so it's a nice crisp. Did you hear that? I like that a lot. So you can see there, just full. It's quite neat actually, isn't it? Look. Like a line of them, they're all in a line, I quite like that, yeah. Though that's a fluke, but you can see there, they've obviously on the conveyor belt, well, roughly anyway, they've just shook them so they're all in an orderly fashion roughly. So you can see you really do get a uniform, maybe there's a bit different, but that's because it's divoted in a bit, so I think they've come out on this or whatever. But you can see, yeah, you really are getting a uniform proportion really, and it is reflected roughly on the bottom. I don't know, seems that way anyway, so I'm pleased. I like that. So that's yeah, look, it's very nice. Let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's very nice. The chocolate's very creamy. Galaxy chocolate is very creamy, but I do like it a lot. It's probably one of my favourite creamier chocolates. I mean, because it's creamy because it's meant to be, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it's a selling point of it, I think. I mean, if you look at the, it looks like it's meant to be creamy, yeah. I think I generally do prefer Cadbury's chocolate myself, but I do like this. To be honest with you, Galaxy chocolate as well, when dipped in coffee, I think it's second to none. It's or a hot drink. And those Galaxy swirlers are amazing. I think they should. You could just dip this in coffee and it'd be beautiful. Yeah. But it's beautiful anyway. It's very nice and it's very crispy. This is really nice. It's definitely up my street. This. The chocolate's lovely and it's a lovely. I just love the crispiness of the Rice Krispie piece. It doesn't really taste of anything, It's just the texture really. But that's what it's about, I love that crispiness of it. It's lovely, lovely smooth chocolate, lovely smooth and creamy. It's very nice. It's but not sickly creamy by any means. By creamy I mean it's well, by creamy I mean it's creamy really, but it's not a sickly taste at all. It's a nice taste. The segments are quite small, I think you'd say. I don't know. I mean, most chocolate bars now though, they tend to have quite big segments. They have like these crazy effects, and the segments are quite big. It's about 2.5 centimeters by 1.5, so it's not too bad. But I don't think it matters really. You get the weightage is 100 grams. It's a standard weight that really for a big size bar. And you can get this in a regular size as well, by the way. It just happens that I found the big one and thought I must get it. But yes, I like it a lot. If you like Galaxy and obviously you like a bit of crunch in your chocolate, then this is the perfect one. It's lovely. You get plenty of crunch in there, but you get lots of chocolate as well. The ratio is pretty much spot on, to be honest with you. There's no overtaste in there, you know, but I think for me, this would be perfect swirled in a bit of coffee. You know, I think my coffee, I've got a coffee here actually, but I think it's probably not warm enough anymore. It's not warm enough to really melt the chocolate, but yeah. I think the gist of it is, if you had this, well, any Galaxy, you know, any Galaxy dipped in a hot drink is amazing. You know, hot coffee, hot tea, hot chocolate. It ups the magnificence of it by about a factor of 5 billion. You know, say 5 billion a lot today. Really, you know, just really does make them even more beautiful. But this is really nice anyway. I think a 4.5 out of 5 definitely. It's really, really nice. I really like it. I would say it's probably not higher than that, because really the taste is basically the chocolate. It's just it's just Galaxy chocolate. And it just has a bit of a crunch in there. You know, there's no that's the taste basically. You know, there's no taste extra other than the Galaxy chocolate. It's just a lovely texture as well, of the crunchiness of it. So obviously, if you don't like crunchy bits in your chocolate, you won't like this, of course. But for me, I really like that. But there's no extra taste. You know, there's no caramel in there. There's no other flavour. You know, so you're still getting just Galaxy taste, which is nice. But it's obviously, you know, you'd get that in a regular Galaxy bar as well. You know. So you know what I mean, if that makes any sense. But I've dipped in a hot drink though. I think Galaxy chocolate really does become amazing. So probably a 5 out of 5. I think most Galaxies will be 5 out of 5 when dipped in a hot drink, really. You know, so they do really come into their own when that happens. And I think better than perhaps any other chocolate, to be honest with you. You know, so it's you know that's just a standard thing with Galaxy chocolate. But no, I really do like this. It's really nice. I definitely recommend it. And yeah, lovely. And it's the perfect feeling for me, definitely. Really nice. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, like my videos, and I'll see you next time. See you later everyone, take care, bye for now, see ya.